But I mean, that's another example right there. The units that he doesn't want, he can use those ones to attack the base once he's secured that, and send the rest to retreat. Then they just suicide themselves on making sure that base goes down. Nuances. And then if they don't, you can... Now, there is one argument I will toy with the idea of, in that sometimes you don't want your opponent to know that you're changing your composition. So, if I'm playing someone, and I start throwing away my stalkers, then they're gonna say to themselves, wait, why are you throwing away your stalkers? But they won't. It depends how you throw away your stalkers. If you keep trying to blink them back, even though you mean to throw them away, they may not realize that you're trying to throw them away. So, I mean, there's different levels to the mind games, and how you go about it as well. So, I'm not exactly faulting him for it, but I am saying that I traditionally don't do that, and here's why. Hopefully that makes sense. Trying to get a planetary, but it hasn't changed yet. Has nice positioning on these Vikings. We'll be able to get a couple Colossus for pretty much free already. There's two at least. I might have missed one. The army is kind of pinned here because he can't go home and he doesn't want to push forward. So he's just playing with the positioning of his army because he's gonna have to take a fight one way or another. He's gonna back into this. Is that a planetary yet? I don't think so. Still changing. Ghosts are coming from behind. This is looking ugly for the Protoss player. All the Colossi are going down. There are too many Vikings. The Marauders are gonna tear through the Stalkers. The Charge Lots are nice, but there's too much Terran still. With the EMPs, the Charge Lots don't really do the job. The Vikings can land now, and there will be a lot more DPS in this Terran ground army. I don't think it'll matter. They're just not. There's no Protoss left. The Stalkers will blink away, so that he has something. But I mean, he lost all those Colossi. What is he supposed to do from here? I mean, he might as well just quit. I mean, in theory, Templar, High Templar and Dark Templar together can potentially save him, or get him back into the game. So like good storm, or phenomenal storms it would have to be. And then some Dark Templar harass with maybe a couple charge lots for support. But I'm afraid it doesn't matter. I don't think Innovation will give him the time to try that. He still has like 5, 6, 7 ghosts. And a good number of medevacs, high number of... I mean, even he can't even think about going for Colossi, because essentially they'll come out one by one, and the Vikings will shoot them down one by one. So he'll never have more than 2 Colossi at any one point in time. The EMPs are going down already. Orm kills his own observer. I mean, Innovation, he's not even doing much, but it's very bad for Paralyze at this point. As he's scrounging an army together. Yes, he's remaxed on gateway units, largely. But, I mean, his Colossi are nowhere. He's like, he's gonna get his 4th denied again. The High Templar are coming around, but they've been scanned, so he can't even get a flank of storms. Innovation is just doing everything right at this point. Making sure he doesn't throw away the game, and albeit it would be hard for him to throw away the game, but he's just guaranteeing himself that victory. Since his opponent didn't surrender after that fight. There's a pylon on the high ground, so that helps him in terms of getting the flanking storms, but I don't think it matters now. There's so many ghosts. Oh my gosh. That is a lot of EMP. Oh man. And look at that. All in the red earth. What is that? 19 ghosts?
Ouch.
Yeah, there's Storm, but I mean, he storms and dies. And you can't even see the ghosts because they've all closed. You just see this flurry of blur moving across the screen, and storms the blur, hoping that he's getting as many of them as he can. But there's so many. I mean, even after being stormed, there's a medevac, so they're all still alive. So much Terran. The Vikings are chasing this is what I mean. He can't go for Plaza because he just gets shot down before it does anything. Oh man. This is a slaughter because he has no army. And yes, he has an army. But when a Protoss has an army, we're talking Colossus count, we're talking High Templar. Once you lose all your Colossus, you can't remake them nearly as fast as your other units. So, I mean, what do? Another Colossus comes out, but the Vikings are still there, so they can just turn around and get it. I mean, the Marauders might instead. It really doesn't matter at this point. Yeah, he's just going to walk over this, and I mean, I think the only reason why Paralyze is still in the game is because he's just can't believe he lost like that. I think he felt very comfortable with his composition, and he's probably because I mean this is the last game. He knows that he's been eliminated. There's no question about that. He just
riding until the last man falls.
Yeah, I guess so.
Or last Protoss, sorry.
More EMPs and nothing to work with. That's me. Thoughts?
That was a lot of ghosts.
Yes, that was a lot of ghosts. Okay. So we'll get into our second matchup of the day. Or third, I mean, depending on whether you count our first game. So this is Myunchik versus Innovation. They played each other once already in this group, and Myunchik won. I don't remember whether it was 2-0 or 2-1. I want to say it was 2-1, but I don't remember. So yeah. Let's see, do I have anything else I want to say about them? Myunchik, he's kind of like, he's been around for a while. He's a good Protoss player. He's kind of up and down, has better seasons. I think right now, he's looking pretty strong. At the time of this game, I'm not entirely certain. It might have been like, I mean, Innovation was looking weak at the time of this game, but he went on to, he got very far in the tournament. So I mean, MMA's done that too, where he's looked weak and then come out of nowhere and killed everyone. I forgot to change the color again. Oh well. Just use this one. Anyways.
Alright, spotting in the top right, the Teal Terran Innovation. And spawning on the bottom right, the pretty pink Protoss Myunchik.
So, yeah, they've decided to go for baby colors. So we have our theme here. Little boy and a little girl. Anyways. I always find it funny when we see them like this, as it were. It's a funny color matchup.
Comments on the map?
I mean,